What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is my boy Adamslink, and today welcome to another crazy video. So before we jump right into discussing what we have today, I just want to make this clear. In case you are starting up a business, and you are expecting your close friends to patronize you, please, you will be disappointed. So if you are starting up a business, just know this. Keep your family, your close friends out of it. Never start up a business expecting your close friends and family members, your blood members, to participate in patronizing you. Please, if not, you will be disappointed. It's not as if they do not like you, but majority of people who patronize you, who will make you successful, are people you do not even know. So don't have it back of your mind that your people will patronize you. And also, this inspirational message is coming from Naira Marley. He said, "If you never heal from that hurt, if you never heal from what hurt you will bleed on people who didn't cut you." So get that into your straight score. So guys, let's Grammys. Like 4 days after Grammy is still very much fresh. Grammy is still trendy because of many artists who didn't win Grammy. Some were nominated for seven awards. Like Justin Bieber was nominated for seven, never won one. And other people as well, even Lil Nas was nominated for five, never won one. So our own very own Wizkid was nominated for two, never won any. Well, I think that's the reason why Grammy is still trending, because people are kind of like disappointed in Grammy. So Wizkid decided to put all that hate behind him. It's not as if Wizkid actually have any hate though. So he decided to write a congratulating messages. He said, "Love to my brother, a true king, Ray Black Coffee and Queen, Adikakijo for the win and for consistently shining light to the continent. African music rising." And surprisingly, Adikakijo reposted this message on our Instagram page. When Adikakijo was receiving her award, she never made mention of Wizkid. She only made mention of Mr. Easy, Yemi Alade, and Burna Boy. When she was referring to African music, never mentioned Wizkid. So it's actually good. It's really, really good, because I think Grammy Award will be like watching to see how all those artists who never won react. Most especially, I think they'll be watching Wizkid as well. Okay, let's see how Wizkid will react. Will he come out to blast, or will he come out to just, of course, show solidarity to those people who won? I don't know, Wizkid did very well though. And surprisingly, again, we saw, Wizkid had a very good manager, stroke baby mama, stroke girlfriend, or stroke wife to be, Jada, beside him. Honestly, Jada is she's so incredible, honestly. And she decided to praise Wizkid once again, and by sharing receipt of what Grammy did to Wizkid. She said, "When it's all said and done, fact speaks louder than a committee full of opinions. I will just leave it here, Record Academy." And she listed Wizkid achievement on Made in Lagos alone, that album, and listed achievement of SS and other of our Wizkid records in Made in Lagos. Well, we are still very much surprised, but now we know that winning a Grammy is not about if you have the most record sale. It's not about if you sold out 2 million copies. It's not about the platinum. It's not about the viewers. It's about what the Academy want, what they want to see. So it's not about you. It's not about selling records. Well, okay. Now we know. So Wizkid might learn from that, and of course find a way to make his music a little bit more Grammy friendly. That will definitely win him a Grammy. And also, we saw how Naomi Campbell threw a lot of praises to Wizkid. According to her, she said, "To my brother, Wizkid Made in Lagos was beyond a phenomenal album, winner without doubt. You are the king of the people that has brought Afrobeat mainstream. That means more than any academy of any sort." Once again, then she responded to Grammy Award. She said, "Once again, you choose to be tone deaf to what is going on in the universe. Changing world to global is not enough. Get up to speed on the state of all popular music and include Afrobeat artist of the year, song of the year, album of the year, and all the categories that this year so deserve. Just as an other respected and recognized music jazz, of course. Made in Lagos album and song Essence was clearly in the world category. How can you ignore the song Essence, the song by Wizkid and Thames that was covered and remixed by Justin Bieber? You seem to isolate under global when it should have been in Song of the Year category. This is a misrepresentation and a neglectful categorization of the music once again. Give Afrobeat the representation it deserves. You are ignoring 1.3 billion people. It will only make us rise. Afrobeat is our heart. Afrobeat to the world. Wow. That one is coming from Naomi Campbell. Not just praising Wizkid, not just speaking on Wizkid Essence and Made in Lagos. Also, she is calling out Grammy to include Afrobeat category in their award. Well, Naomi Campbell, thank you very much. And for those of you who were busy castigating Angelica Kidjo, like I myself, I also castigated her. I'm not going to lie. Well, I just recently knew this about her, and thank you for Mockery from bringing this to for bringing this to our knowledge. He said, "When I saw how Nigerians were more concerned with the Grammy Awards, and especially with bashing Angelica Kidjo, who is actually qualified to be a Nigerian citizen, than the whispered killings by terrorists in our country, I realized that Buhari is not the only problem Nigeria has." Let me shock some of you. Angelica Kidjo speaks fluent Yoruba. By virtue of Section 25 of Nigeria's constitution, Angelica Kidjo is a Nigerian. It shows the depth of ignorance for Nigeria to attack her for defeating Nigeria at the Grammy. Can Nigeria defeat Nigeria? Then on the Black Mentor responded, say, "You read my mind. Until Nigeria stop having a competitive mindset and embrace a collaborative mindset, we are going nowhere as a nation." Well, Angelica Kidjo, according to Nigeria Constitution, is more like a Nigerian because she knows how to speak Yoruba. Good and fine. But let us bring it down to politics. We know this man qualifies, is way more qualified. Like, we run an election, and this man, people want this man to win. But the Electoral Commission decided to give it to this other man who people do not really want him to win. Something like similar things like Angelica Kidjo and Wizkid. That is corruption. So, Mockery, thank you for bringing it to our knowledge that Angelica Kidjo know how to speak fluent Yoruba. But that doesn't mean it's right. People allow people to vote and Wizkid will win. In fact, masses want Wizkid to win than Angelica Kidjo. It's not as if we do not respect Angelica Kidjo. Man, when I was small, I used to listen to Wambo, 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 Wambo. I forgot, but I can never forget that song. It's in my mind. So, Angelica Kidjo, much respect to that woman for being such an inspiration, but let us call a spade a spade. Even if Nigeria is running against someone in Nigeria, Wizkid is running against someone in Nigeria, And Femi Kuti won that award. I would still say Femi Kuti, Wizkid deserved that award than to Femi Kuti. But now I understand Grammy. Grammy is not all about what people want. It's all about what they want. So let us just keep that in our mind. It's not what people want. It's what they want. So that's why we shouldn't take Grammy award for like just care too much about it. Then check this out. Yesterday I talked about Black Sherif almost taking over Ghana entertainment industry, music entertainment industry. And you know, when someone is fast rising and people like that person, you will see all those old artists coming in a way to show like they do not like that artist. Sorry, and same thing is happening now with none other than Shatta Wale coming out to blast Black Sherif. In fact, not just blast Black Sherif, he was referring to Black Sherif's mother.
If I did, they call me. They call my name. They take me to compare this artist. They take me to compare. This Black Sherif boy come out recently. No, people want to do comparison. People want. Bad man, you know, go leave somebody make it to you chopping food. So bad man, Charlie, what are they wear for my neck? It be 120,000. This thing are they wear, it be 59, up to $60,000. Where they wear, bust down rolling. Ask anybody for America, he go tell you. You know easy to take money and even buy them. You know easy, nigga. Bad man. The thing where I want for the music where they can't do, there be job where they do it the same way. Somebody they finish school, you go talk say they go work for bank. Somebody if you finish school, they talk say they go work for hospital. I can boldly say my music is fetching so many money. What Jimmy to do? Your mother. Cause somebody make it tell somebody.
You see, it's high time Ghanaians recognize that Shatta Wale is a threat. It's not as a threat that is going to take over music entertainment, Ghana music entertainment. I think it's a threat because of its ignorance. What I've never heard of. I'm trying as much as possible to read what happened, but I've never seen any place that shows Black Sherif calling out Shatta Wale. Or Shatta Wale is calling out Black Sherif. You know that Kweku, the Traveler, man, that music is blowing. So I know it will be a pain in some of all those Ghanaian artists' heart, like Shatta Wale. So that guy need to chill. Black Sherif, the way he attach emotion, the way you feel his vibe, forget. Well, for those of you who know Shatta Wale, just tell that guy to go and chill. I think his time is almost done. He called himself a legend. Okay, you are a legend without respect. So I think it's better you stop being a legend than being a legend without respect. So that means you are not a legend. So meanwhile, let's move past that. Let's talk about, there's this girl, while reacting to, you know, there's this popular TikTok challenge now with where Black Sherif music is being played. People talking about how they F up. Well, this girl reacted to that TikTok challenge, and guess what she revealed? She said, me at the family meeting after selling the family plot of land to send my ex to London. This girl sold a family plot of land to send her ex-boyfriend then, her boyfriend then, to London. Whoa! Well, of course you F up. And nobody will do that kind of F up. And check this out. Still talking about Wizkid and, of course, Wizkid Grammy. This lady said, hello, Dr. Fab. Good morning. So I need to know if it makes any sense that my boyfriend, who is a Davido's fan, broke up with me because I was moody that Wizkid did not win the Grammy. He told me to come that night, and I said I couldn't. I am not in the mood. I explained why. And the next day, he sent me a long text that he needs a break since Wizkid is more important than him in the relationship. Just because of one night, we are both passionate about our favorite, but it has never affected the relationship in any way until that night. He knows how much I was expecting Big Wiz to win, and I had a feeling he just wanted to see my reaction. Does it make any sense to break up because of that? Well, if I'm your boyfriend and I'm the one kind of like paying your bills and whatever, not even paying bills. If I'm your boyfriend, I should be your, you should be my best fan. Come before Wizkid, being Wizkid fan. Be my fan first before becoming Wizkid fan. Because if I need you, I want you around me. So Wizkid, see, people just take this love for artists too extreme. Huh? Well, I think the guy is also very selfish as well because if I would only have said if he do the same when Davido loses some award. If he do the same to the girl, then I would say okay, the girl is right for doing that. But if it is what it is, like if Davido lose award, being the Davido's fan, and the person doesn't even show more care, he still want to love his girlfriend, then why will Wizkid lose award and you are telling me that you do not have time, you are moody, you are sad, and you cannot be with me because Wizkid lost an award? And I'll go marry Wizkid then now. I think I will support that guy. Go and marry Wizkid. Huh? Then this one is coming from Erega. He has a question. He said, when a man cheats, relationship continue. But when a woman cheats, relationship ends. But why? I think that question should be for God. And if men start answering that question, a lot of this will be that why? No. If they say men are polygamous in nature, God has created them like that. But women are kind of like a temple of God. They will say no. So go and ask God that question. And let's talk about Kanye West. You know, Kanye West is very vocal when it comes to his kids. And he has made it known that he doesn't want Kim to allow his children to hang out with her current boyfriend, that's Pete. And check out this picture. It said on Sunday, April 3rd, Pete Davidson was spotted cruising around in a pink electric car with Kim's daughter, Northwest, in Scott gated community in LA. Scott's daughter was also said to be in the car but not visible. What has got people talking is the fact that it appears North was sitting on Pete's laps during the ride. And you know Kanye West will not be happy with that. I understand if we have kids and we are broken up, huh? We are broken. I think it's disrespectful. If without my permission you are trying as much as possible to, it's disrespectful. If we have kids and we are divorced, you must seek my permission before you introduce my children to your heirs. You must seek my permission before you introduce them to your heirs. Do not do that. And Kanye West has made it known severally. Don't introduce my children to this pit. You can do your lovey whatever you want to do, but do not introduce my children to this pit. I think it's disrespectful for Kim to be allowing Northwest to hang out with Pete. It's disrespectful, honestly. It shows that you don't care about what Kanye West say or not. Come on, man. So in this video, guys, check this out. 25 years old man set to wed his 85 years old lover. Wow. Maomi met his lover, Teresa, when he was looking for a house to rent while he furthered his study. He and his colleague found themselves at Teresa's house in Kenya and they paid rent and moved in. Maoma and Teresa became friends and she used to jokingly call him her husband, which he took lightly. But as time went on, they both started falling in love. Naomi told Afrima's English, the way she behaved and treated me pushed me to love her and thought she's an old woman and in reality she could be my grandmother, but I love her. He recounted the day his colleague was away and he was hungry and had no food in his rental. The woman bought him some food and served him with so much care before asking for a kiss, and he obliged. Their bond grew stronger afterward, and the couple spent time playing, lifting one another, and traveling despite Teresa's age. This is my choice. This is my happiness. As anyone else has theirs, before pleasing others, first please yourself and decide not based on anyone's opinion. The guy told the newspaper, Teresa has grandchildren older than Mahoma, but she is not ashamed of being in a relationship with him. She said, I have 8 children and 20 grandchildren. According to my boyfriend's age, it could be my 5th grandchild. He loves me and I love him. I am ready to put on the wedding dress and ring. Oh, love is in the air. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Okay now. Well, thank you guys for watching the boy again, Adamslink, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.